10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Liner. This one complete to Ingram. And he's brought down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On first down, it's Liner. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Yeah, I see you.
So this a two-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster there.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Back to throw, Leinart. And incomplete on the deep ball. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. 23 yards the pickup there.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now it's Leinart. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. Lynn Swann, 57 yards. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. Well, it's only a 1-score game, third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
What is this challenge mode?
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He finds his man Johnson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. Defensively, they just lost him. He was waving his arms saying, I'm wide open. They found him.
Yeah, and it's so interesting about when a receiver starts to wave his arms because some guys, right off the line of scrimmage, they declare themselves open. You know, those guys throw the one arm up, hit me right now. In this case, he was so wide open that he was frantically trying to get his attention to make sure he got the football. And then I'm sure his only thought when the ball was in the air, don't drop it. Had too much time to think.
On first down, it's Herbert. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. D'Anthony Thomas, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down. Here's Herbert. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Maybe a catch and a fall back.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just boom, quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. Herbert on the option. He's going to run with it. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Hold it back, fellas. He is. I see you here, man.
They'll try and run. Freeman. He's going to be very close to a first down. Good running, but looks like he's a yard short. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's fourth down.
That's cool for sure.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And I know Dan's always telling me, oh, you need the alerts and this and that, and it's hard enough for me to fucking get on once in a while, let alone watch some fucking goddamn alerts and whatever.
And his kick is indeed good.
Where do you get that shit?
The lead up to 11. So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to spending like $500 or $600 if somebody had a disc version. They wanted like $600 for it or something. Okay, well, if they had a digital version for $600, fine, I might do that.
The SC offense about set to take over here. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Going up top. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover, put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10.
An hour and 15 minutes on the highway.
Play action. Here's Leinart.
I'm basically just straight east of Minneapolis, like an hour and a half.
He finds his man complete. It's Bush. And
so yeah,
he gets
he came
it
up
inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down from the 32 now. Here's first and 10. To throw is Leonard.
No, I went from lacrosse to back to Chicago.
Now he's going to let it go deep, right sideline. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
No, that was just a phase down to Illinois, and then when we came back up here, we came closer to her mom, which is right
here. Play fake, now Leonard to throw.
Which is good, because her mom...
He'll complete this one to Swan. And down inside the 15 he goes. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
It's nicer here. I like it better. Lacrosse is a shithole, dude. I lived there all them years, but lacrosse has really went to shit. It's fucking turning all ghetto and shit. Fucking bad, you know? Believe it or not.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7. A gain of 6 there on first. Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning to get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
Like 5 hours. It's like a half hour more distance than lacrosse.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts in the middle of the field. That should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
like 4.
Leonard. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts it in, and he hopes that they have.
A little bit longer up here because,
work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again.
And then Minneapolis
from here is really, and that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
I just went to Minneapolis on Thursday and picked up my wife's brother from the airport and then drove him back to the airport on Sunday.
And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
The traffic is non-existent, like even during the rush hour there, because the way the highways are there, the way they engineered it, it's like around the city and shit. It's like a better highway engineering. Like we had traffic there and it was like nothing, you know? Whereas Chicago, dude, you hit traffic there, that's, you know.
They're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. A first throw for the backup Palmer. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And got his man complete. The 20, 10, 5. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Yeah, and where I'm at, it's like, obviously more real, but Auclair's not like a tiny town.
They'll try and throw for it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They attempted to fade to the back corner of the end zone unsuccessfully. And I've been with you long enough, Brandon. I know it's not one of your favorite calls.
Well, it's interesting. Before working with you, I always viewed that as you're just taking away space and you're trapping yourself in a corner. But you actually have told me you're trying to create space where space is not.
Yeah, it's really a weird deal, isn't it? But you've got to just move that defender inside to create that separation and that little bit of space where there just isn't much.
I don't get to fish much these guys,
There they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
5, 3,
and with
and
inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now on the option, here's Herbert. And he's going to have to protect